Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at yet again some more Master League battles because like we described in my last video, consistency is going to be key, and you're going to see how that's going to be paying off at the end of this video. Now, we have another Pokemon to highlight on this team, and that's going to be the final one, Giratina. We showcased the Groudon, the Togekiss, and now it's time to highlight the Giratina. And not only just, looking at the Giratina, the thing pulled out all the stops for us. It was like, you know what, hold up. You've been highlighting everybody on the team, but you haven't highlighted me. I got to give you something to get excited about. And it did exactly just that, folks. We're going to be seeing Giratina get the boost left and right. Double boost. Going up against a Lugia and saying, hit me with Aeroblast. See what happens. Folks, you're going to see that. It's amazing. You're going to see how OP the boost can be if you do get it on the Ominous Wind or Ancient Power or whatever other Pokemon you're using to get the boost here. But specifically, we're looking at Giratina. Now, another thing I have to say, you called me out, folks. You're saying, Poke, you sound happier. You sound more excited. You sound more energetic. You don't sound so complainy like you used to sound. And I have to tell you, folks, I'm on cloud 9 right now. I'm living it up. Look, it's not like I'm rich. It's not like I'm getting big paychecks. I'm just in a good state of mind. I feel great. And a lot of this is the result of you supporting the channel, hitting the like button. It is like, you don't sit there and say, watch my videos. That's nothing. If you're a YouTuber, you say, watch my videos. I could suggest that you go and check this video out, but I'm not. Why aren't you watching my video? It's about the likes. Please hit the like button. You really are doing it, and I have to say, this is what happens. It shines through. I'm not just saying hit the like button for no apparent reason, okay? It really makes a difference, and you really are bringing my spirits up, and I thank you so much. With that said, let's get into the commentary. We don't have like an hour-long video today. Just a quick highlight of my last battles. I was not actually able to complete all of my sets. I did bank one. This was the first time in a Go Battle day that I did not finish all my battles. I usually do it, a couple hours beforehand, or if I'm a little behind schedule, then I take care of business and I get it done like right at the end, right before midnight. But this time around, I didn't know how many sets I had left. I wasn't keeping track, so I just banked one and said, the hell with it, we'll just keep going. No problem at all. Anyways, let's get into the commentary. I've yapped your ears off quite a bit already. We're about 2 minutes and 40 seconds in, so let's get into this here. Bringing in the Groudon. Now, we are going to be equipping the Giratina as Best Buddy later. I know we don't have the longest video. Groudon is going to be currently equipped as Best Buddy. They're all Best Buddied up, as you can see here. Is this the one where we take the Aeroblast, folks? If this is, let's go. We got to talk about this. So we go for Ominous Wind. Yup. Okay, here we go. Watch this. Giratina, let's get it. This is a level 50 freaking... Oh, never mind. Sorry. Got you all hyped. Never mind. We get the back out. It's going to be more later down the line for the grand finale. Oh, man. Don't worry, we'll get into it. I'm spoiling the video here, but I got to give you a little something to look forward to here. So we will be equipping it in a little bit because it was getting all these boosts, and I was like, you know what? Giratina, get over here, boy. Get on the Best Buddy equip. Anyways, we're going to go for the bait Fire Punch on the Mewtwo, and unfortunately, they let it go. So at this point, we're not going for Earthquake. The only thing that we can do at this point is just keep going for Fire Punch. Hey, we're getting a shield there. We haven't shielded up once. We are going to let it go because unfortunately, our plans did not pan out how we wanted them to by them shielding up the first Fire Punch. So we're going to go ahead and bring in the Giratina and go for the Ominous Wind, and we're taking them out. Didn't want to farm extra because I don't want to try to take no Scythe Strike, and that's going to be doing a lot of damage, right? So we're going to see them bringing in a Dialga. We bring in our Togekiss. We will be shielding up this Iron Head because they've already used the shield, and they got a Groudon in the back, and this is looking absolutely amazing because Togekiss can... look, since we've been using Groudon so much for the past, whatever, how long now, I've noticed and I've experienced that Groudon can counter Togekiss. I mean, that Fire Punch, when these Groudons are maxed out, that spammy Fire Punch, it doesn't joke around. Look at how low they bring us. But since we do resist the Dragon Breath, we are going to be able to withstand it here. I do decide to swap because even though the Togekiss could have potentially farmed down or just shielded up this Iron Head, I didn't want them to maybe gain enough energy to just take us out, and it's a bad situation. So we're just bringing in Giratina, going for the Ominous Wind and taking the win. Let's keep it moving here. And like I've discussed before, Giratina is one of the most solid Master League investments that you can personally have because I advocate for the ones that are going to be useful for Master League Open and in the raids, because that investment is very expensive. And if you're going to do it, might as well do a double whammy. So we're up against a Zacian here, landing a Earthquake. And now we're going to go for the Fire Punch to take them out. But I think they'll shield it up. Yep, they don't want to go down with that energy here. We still have one shield left. The question is, can we outpace them? Or can we catch? That is the question. They're going to be catching with what? They're retreating with energy on that Zacian. Very low health. Bringing in a Dialga. Makes sense they want to bring it in after our Groudon is low enough for them to just farm down. We bring in the Togekiss. We'll let this Iron Head go because we don't need it anymore. It took out the Dialga. Look, if you did not know, you can't let that Iron Head go, depending upon how much health you do have in that Togekiss and what level of Ivies and all that stuff. All right, but even if you're sitting at 10, 10, 10, you can still take the Iron Head if you're level 50. Although, I don't know if you wanted to actually power up a level 50, 15, or 10, 10, 10 Togekiss. Anyways, bringing in the Groudon here so we can have them use up their energy. Beautiful. And now we're going to go ahead and swap into our Giratina here. And it's a bit of a strategy, you know, throwing in a Pokemon that's already low health, even if it has energy. It's going to benefit you for them to use their energy and then just bring in your next Pokemon to start sweeping up. We shield up the Shadow Ball correctly. They swap in, we farm them down. And that's about a wrap. They back out. We take that win. Let's go. Moving on to our next opponent. And if you haven't done so yet, hit that like button, folks. I'm telling you, it really does bring me up here. And now we're going to be going up against an Excadrill. This is a fantastic matchup here. So I usually would like to throw... yeah, the Fire Punch right away here. I mean, there's no real point to keep on going. We built up to Earthquake. And as much as I, love to go for Earthquake, nah, no thanks. Fire Punch does enough and you usually get shields. Okay, perfect. So at this point, we can let this Drill Run go or shield it up to preserve our health since they've already shielded up once as well. And then farm them down, but they're going to be swapping and locking themselves in here with a Dragonite, in which we're going to go ahead and just bring in Togekiss and have a blast. Now, Hurricane is going to be hitting you the hardest. Okay, Draco is going to be the next, and we're taking them out, bringing in a Metagross here. Beautiful. We're going to go for the Flamethrower, and like we discussed in our last video, literally, Togekiss with Flamethrower is so good. If we get another Charm user with a fire move other than Aromatisse or whatever that weird thing is, that pink horn thing, that's going to be good, right? That's why Togekiss is so amazing. Unfortunately, Gardevoir, man, I love my Gardevoir, but here we go with the Giratina just... sweeping up at the end. It takes forever. You will literally get farmed down by literally this Metagross before you can get to a charge move. It's freaking pathetic. All right, taking that win. Next battle, going up against somebody who's a higher rank than me because we're rising up a little bit here. King of Aces, you know how we do it. Oh boy, yeah, we're the King of Aces over here down in the slums. All right, no offense to everybody who's down here with these points because I'm currently here too, so all right. Anyways, we're going for the Earthquake up against this Mewtwo here. Higher ranked trainer. We gotta beat them at this point. We can't let no higher ranked person beat us, even though I did encounter a legend, and I would never include those battles because I'm never gonna feature anybody who is trying so hard to hit legend like that and then dropping their score and then getting a hard counter up against me. It's like there was no skill involved. Nothing against you, I'm just saying. Okay, anyways, bringing in the Giratina, star of the show, to handle the situation. We will be looking at when we do equip it. You're like, what? The video's almost over, like halfway through. When are you going to equip it as your best buddy? I know, right? It's just a couple of battles, unfortunately. But it's okay. It's taking them down. And they are shieldless, and so are we. That's okay. These battles make for very interesting matchups here. So we go for the Shadow Ball. Retreating into a Togekiss, and they have a Kyogre. Calculating. How can we win this? Okay, so it really is going to come down to how much their energy management and what moves they do have and what they go for here. But technically, we should be able to win this. They're not going to be able to get to a Surf and a Blizzard to take us out. So they'll take out the Togekiss, no problem. They can't get to no Blizzard again. So yeah, that ain't happening. All they can do is just do that Surf damage. And what we'll do is farm them down and hopefully have enough to get to a Shadow Ball. Come on. Oh, did you see? I almost went for Ominous Wind, but I had the Nerves of Steel and then went for the Shadow Ball here. And we take the win because of it. Let's keep it moving here. On to our next battle, folks. What are we going to see? A Mewtwo with that Groudon. And this is kind of like a reoccurring thing here, so okay, no problem, whatever. We were so comfortable with this matchup. Every time I did see a Mewtwo with my Groudon, I was like, oh, okay, cool. No, we'll probably win this matchup here. And even if we don't win this matchup, that's still perfectly fine. Landing the Earthquake, so what we do is shield now. See, this is one of the reasons why it's so hard for me to rise up. People watch my strategies. A lot of people do. I'm not trying to say, oh, so many people, but a good amount, okay? So if they encounter me, they're like, okay, he said he does this. Okay, I can expect him to do this now with this team. See? So everything's been exposed. You know, it's like if I went up against my opponent and I saw every single video or they made content, I would have such a bigger leg up in strategy up against them, as opposed to not knowing anything about them, right? So there is that element as well. So it does inevitably just make me better at the end of the day because I'm aware of these things. I'm also aware that not everybody watches me. I'm not that arrogant, but it is clear that it is taking place. So I think we have the fun showcase here. If it does take the Aeroblast, this is not equipped as Best Buddy yet. I don't know if this is it. All right, so we go for, if we get the boost, no, this isn't it. Nah, I had more health. There's no way. Yeah, but we got plenty of the Lugias versus Giratinas here. So another one, yet again, still not the grand finale Aeroblast that you want to see. Oh gosh, we got another boost. Okay, yep. There's the double boost we were talking about. So as soon as I was done with this battle, I was like, equipped right away. I got it, no problem. He's like, come on, you better equip me if you want more boosts. I was like, okay, you got it, buddy, right away, sir. All right, next battle, I think this might be it. Yes, it is. Right. Yes, it is. All right, so we're going to be seeing them swap into Mewtwo, and we're locked up against them with our Togekiss here. Okay, no problem. Hitting us with a Size Strike, you know, typical stuff. Hoping that we get the boost here, but, you know, it is what it is. What I'm thinking is going to happen is we're going to go ahead and just let this thing go down, and then we're going to go in here and farm down with Giratina, or we're going to do the complete opposite of what I just said and farm them down to win the swap advantage. I suppose that works too. That can help you get a lot of wins, though. You being down a shield and having the swap advantage. Exactly. See, Melmetal. If they think we're going for Flamethrower, then ooh, beautiful. Get a shield. Oh, they let it go. Very good. Good call. Bringing in Groudon, and we already know we're going to dominate this kind of matchup here. The only thing that we are losing is that extra shield. But we can make up with that with this freaking ominous win boost. Here you go. Grand finale. What does it look like when a level 50 Lugia hits you with Aeroblast on a boosted Giratina like that? I couldn't believe it. Right when I saw the Aeroblast words, I was like, oh my gosh, what did I do? This was going to be like, I'm about to rank up. What did I just do? But we survived it, and easy. And then these ensuing Dragon Tails are just doing nothing. I'm like, oh my gosh, Giratina, you were not joking when you said put you on as Best Buddy. Oh my goodness. So we're locked in. They can't win this matchup here. It's impossible. Yeah, exactly. So we take that win, and Giratina, that was it. That was your grand finale. Okay, we got another couple of battles, but my gosh, we just witnessed a Giratina taking an Aeroblast from a level 50 non-Shadow Lugia. If it was Shadow, obviously it would have been doing more, but that's impressive. For some reason, I'm just extremely blown away by that because Lugia's Aeroblast hits everything hard. Anyways, up against, you already know, another Mewtwo. Who would have guessed it? I'm not complaining, and this is why I'm in the damn Master League, because I'm sick and tired of this algorithm hard counter. Now I know I was like talking all positive in the beginning. We're not going to go all negative, but just because I talk about the algorithm doesn't mean I'm being negative, right? So basically, Master League is very simplistic. The meta is shrunk down, and you don't have to worry about getting hard countered. You have a handful of Pokemon you can expect, and that's it. Simple as that. So this is why we're here. And thank goodness, because I love it, and oh my goodness, it was working out. The Ultra League and the Great League were treating me horrible. It was just awful. Anyways, we're going for a Flamethrower, Blind Flamethrower, and onto a Zacian. Oh, okay, sure, no problem. And unfortunately, their quick move is not very effective, so they're going to be gaining a lot of energy, and they are shieldless at this point. Swapping into Mewtwo, holding onto that energy, and Groudon is going to just absorb a Side Strike. All right. Bringing in the Giratina, star of the show. Will it be able to sweep up for us here? Letting the Side Strike go, holding on to our one shield, knowing that the Zacian could potentially have a play rough. Taking them out. Now, if they get to 2 play roughs, it's about a GG for me. So we got to hope and pray we can get to, I don't know if we go for Shadow Ball. I don't think an Ominous Wind would have done it. It would have been right like at a couple HP, and they would have taken us out. And we take that win, and that's going to wrap up the battles. Folks, let's see what happened here. Are we gonna rank up? Oh yes, we are. And the crazy thing is, look at the points that we got and exactly where we landed here. Giratina even catching our Pokemon right on the dot, 2,500. Let's go. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Take care.